is my meditation all the day, all the night, morning through night. And I delight in the law of the Lord, and on his law I meditate day and night. Morning Meditations with C.J. Marshall.
Good morning. Have you ever been a part of something and you have done something that you are ashamed of? You wish you had never been part of it. You wish that you could go back and embrace what you did. You can't barely speak of it. Some parents, when their kids convert to Christianity in foreign countries, shun their kids, perhaps even harm them. They're ashamed of the gospel. Shame is sadly a big part of our society. People are ashamed for joining the faith or joining any other club. But there is one thing we should not be ashamed of, and that's the gospel. In Romans chapter 1 and verse 16, it says, For I am not ashamed of the gospel, for it is the power of God for salvation to everyone who believes, to the Jew first and also to the Greek. For in it the righteousness of God is revealed from faith for faith. As it is written, the righteous shall live by faith. Paul says there's one thing that he is not ashamed of. He's not ashamed of the gospel. Why? It's the power of salvation. It's the only means that you and I get the blood of Jesus is through the gospel, the death, burial, and resurrection of Jesus Christ. So, well, some people may shame their kids for joining Christianity, but we may be ashamed of an event that happens and never want to talk about it again. We should always not be ashamed of the gospel. It is power, it is life to the believer. And we should proclaim it aloud. Righteousness has been revealed. We should shout that to the rooftops and not be ashamed. May we always teach it and breathe it and live it and not be ashamed. Don't be ashamed of the gospel, friends, brethren. Thank you for joining me for another episode of Morning Meditations. May we always be like the psalmist that says, Oh, how I love you, law. It is my meditation all day. See you next time.
Morning Meditations, oh how I love thy law. It is my meditation all the day, all the night, morning through night. And I delight in the law of the Lord, and on his law I meditate day and night.